Hey, hey, hey! It's the Coon Prairie Ramblers, and the boys are back in town.
Here we are.
Who let the dog out?
Oh, who let the coons out?
Have mercy.
And with me today,
Today.
let's give a hearty welcome to the rebel without a clue, Nocketee's own prophet.
All right, give it up for
Mr. Luke Wilson.
Ain't
All
much,
right.
I ain't seen much profit in my life. Nice try, though.
And the self-described amiable, affable, laughable, fleet of foot,
Debonair.
debonair,
Recyclable.
recyclable,
Brognacious.
broad in the what?
Bodacious.
Bodacious.
From way down south at Fort Ogden,
Fort Ogden, yeah.
the mailman himself.
Hey.
And behind the glass, we have a world-famous cartoonist,
She's just
Miss
a doodle in the day.
Yeti.
Yeah.
Busy with her doodles, but she can't even hear us.
She's trying to ignore us.
Oh, I think she did because she
She's
just
just a
looked up.
doodler.
She's a doodler. She got a poodle, and she's going to doodle.
A doodle on your poodle.
And we'd like to thank everybody, all two of you that are listening,
All two of you.
for,
about right.
for tuning in.
Dangerous
and,
Dave. And who else is that other person listening to us?
And whether or not you're listening to us on YouTube or the radio or however this medium gets to your ears, we thank you for being there.
Yeah. And don't forget to
Wipe your feet before you come
wipe your
in.
feet before you come in.
And we're going to visit.
What are we going to talk about?
We're going to visit high school.
Yeah.
High
Our
school.
high school
All
days.
right.
We remember high school?
Our memories,
Wait a
if
minute,
we
that's-
have any left.
That's 40-some years ago.
Our
Almost
memories, if
50.
we have any left, as vague as they may be,
Yeah.
we may have to stretch them to make them fill the entire story.
Yeah.
But we're
well,
going to talk about experiences in phys ed.
Oh,
And
no.
locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
et
Can you even
cetera,
talk about
et
that on the
cetera.
air?
It's,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're going to clean them up.
Hey, that's where I got my first SWAT.
What
in
is
phys
a
ed
SWAT?
class.
Yeah, that sounds
Huh?
kinky to
A
me.
SWAT?
A
A
spanking?
paddle to the butt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By Mr.
Wow, you made
Coach
it.
Carter.
Coach Carter?
That's a different Coach Carter.
I was going to say, we had
there.
Coach Carter here.
You
Yeah.
made it to high school
I did.
And
without
survived?
ever being spanked.
No, I was spanked in the first grade.
Okay.
In first grade, yeah.
You said first ever. Make up your mind.
Well, did I say first? Well,
Yeah.
Okay, the first one in high school then.
Okay.
So, yeah, high school phys ed class. And it was goofing off in the shower room.
I beg your pardon.
I remember there was one guy singing, "We all live in a yellow submarine," and the rest of us got to singing.
Oh, boy.
And I think Coach Carter got irritated.
He didn't like us. He wasn't
So he
a
said,
Beatles
"Get out of here,
fan.
guys!" So we had to stand out there by the steps, reach down and grab our ankles.
Was you naked?
Pretty close to
With
it.
a wet
Pretty-
behind? You know that
Pretty
hurt.
close.
And you
I
panty.
hope we weren't dangling, but
You were in your
gotta
tidy
have some-
whities.
Whack.
Anyway,
just whack.
And that was the first SWAT. I didn't get many SWATs.
Just
I
one?
stayed- because you know why I didn't get many SWATs? They hurt.
You were fleet of feet.
So I was, I was fleet of foot. I stayed away from the SWATs. Some guys got SWATs as a badge of honor. Don't
not
you know?
me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
me.
You didn't get any SWATs, Luke?
Not in gym class.
Not in gym class.
Oh.
I almost did one time, but no.
Yeah. Gym class was something else. We played a dangerous game. It's called crab soccer. You ever play crab soccer?
I don't know if I even want to hear about it.
Well,
Let's play it.
You're
You run around on your back.
you're sitting on your hind end and you put your feet and hand and you run around with your like that and you're kicking the ball.
That was organized, or that was just something y'all did
You'd
on the
have
side?
one team. You have two teams, and your goal was to get that ball over in the goal.
Soccer ball?
Yeah, soccer ball.
You're a little
had to
vulnerable
do
if
it
you run around like a
scooting around
crab
on your
down
hind
there.
end,
Well, you
And
got
that
to
was
be careful of
very-
people kicking around you.
You're
That's
very
what I'm
vulnerable.
talking about.
And you could get your knees kicked,
Your
shins
head.
My
kicked.
knees would be the least of what I'd be worried about.
Yeah.
The family jewels.
Yeah.
I'd sacrifice a knee now.
Yeah. It was dangerous.
Crab
we
soccer.
didn't play. I think maybe we had some injuries.
It must have been a Buckeye thing. I never heard of crab soccer.
It probably was a
Yeah.
Buckeye thing.
Well, we had to do a lot of indoor stuff because in the wintertime it may be inclement to go outside and have phys ed. Go out there, have freezing class or something like that.
We didn't have that problem.
Yeah, did you guys have a gym here?
We did.
Yes.
Sure did. It's still there. So they're at West Elementary.
Did Noah build a boat?
Well, yes, he did.
Okay, we did.
Or maybe he made all of his sons do it. I don't know how much Noah did of that.
You're right. He might
may
have been the supervisor.
Supervised a lot.
Yeah, we had a gym, and one of the most memorable things that I remember happened was there was two guys that didn't hate each other. They just didn't get along.
Oh, yeah.
And one day
irascible types.
after we had PE, we all had to shower.
Right.
We went.
That was part of the grade, actually.
I think that was part of your introduction into me. But these
Introduction or rude awakening?
These two had already showered, and they had put their tighty-whities on. And one of them bumped into the other one or something, and they broke out into a fight. It wasn't one of these fights where you better not do that again.
Just
It was
shoving each
just it went into an immediate
Fist fight, not a.
I mean, yeah, it was an all-out brawl. And they were brawling, and I was sitting there thinking, trying to get me a strategic seat where you can take it all in.
See all the action.
And I'm there thinking, couldn't you wait until you got your clothes on?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of fighting in your tighty-whities. Because I'm going to tell you what.
That wasn't a pretty sight.
Two 14, 15, 16-year-old boys, and one of them was kind of rotund, fighting in their tighty-whities is quite a sight to see.
It would have to be.
I think we could have filmed it.
Today,
Put it on YouTube.
Today, they'd have been captured on cell phones.
Oh, it would have been millions of hits immediately. And
oh my goodness.
but I mean, it would just struck me as extremely humorous. Wow. And it wasn't like some of the fights you see today. It wasn't as, I mean, they were fighting. They weren't playing with each other, and which I'm glad of that.
I was fixing to say that too.
But there wasn't a maliciousness that you see so many times in these pictures and videos of fights. But it was.
Did it get broke up, or they just let them fight until they were done?
It finally got broke up, but.
Wow.
I can't recall seeing one fight when I was in high school.
What?
Nowhere?
Yeah. Well, I went to this farm school, a country farm school. It was on the outskirts of Columbus. But somebody...
Like you do that going to town.
But I never... everybody was just kind of jovial and happy and everybody, and just goofy and, really, yeah.
God.
And at recess, we'd play euchre.
I must have come up in a rough neighborhood.
You did, man.
Telling you.
I don't think that we ever had a day go by without a fight.
Really?
And I mean, some of them were bloodletting. I mean, they were.
Yeah, knockdown dragouts. Wonder people weren't killed because everybody toted a knife back then.
Yeah, and I mean, they were. It's always killed me when you see these fights on TV or fights and wrestling and all that.
Yeah.
You never see blood. Every fight I ever saw, these were kids fighting, and they were busting each other's noses.
That's exactly right.
And blood was going everywhere.
Yeah. You grew up. Mayberry was very rough because Opie got a black eye every now and then.
Yeah, it was real here.
But it wasn't so that way in Groveport where I went to school.
What about you, Brother Luke? What happened to you in
Oh,
Phys
Lord.
that you'd like to talk about?
Let me see. One time I got in bad trouble.
Uh-oh.
One time
This is gym class?
in gym class.
Do tell.
We have to come back. She's fixing to hold up the magic sign. We got 1 minute
we
left
got
in
1
this
minute
segment.
left.
So we're going to have to
So we're going to have to go pay some bills.
Thrilling days of yesteryear.
You pay the bills. I don't want to pay them.
I'm going to get another segment out of this. This is the end of segment one, and we'll
You
move
got
it.
me on pins and needles, man. I want to know what
Pins and needles. Oh my
kind of
goodness!
trouble you got into.
I
We're going to find out in about 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
I still shudder when I think about it.
Ooh.
I have flashbacks. Pretty scary.
Get PTSD?
Pretty scary. Yeah, the PESD or whatever it was. Anyhow, well, we're going to have to get on out of here. So y'all stick around and come on back and we'll yak some more.